is robotics. Right now, most of the industries are using robotics as well for the faster implementation of their machineries and achieving the accuracy for their machine, so that there will be a zero human error, near to zero human error, not exactly the zero one. And the fourth part is natural language processing, understanding the written and spoken languages, automatic translation. We have that in our phone, like we can translate from Hindi to English or English to the or English to Marathi likewise. So they can do the translation as well with the help of NLP. And the expert system learns and imitating a human being decision making capability. The same thing. Expert system here, agentic AI, Gen agentic AI are the new terms which are being implemented in Salesforce as well, and in day-to-day life, like in Amazon. Amazon also are implementing expert system. They mimic like a human on the other side, and they will provide you real-time solution. Okay, so this is all about the AI. So in AI, there AI is the fundamental, and in AI we are having generative AI, deep learning, conversational AI. So here, let's talk about generative AI. So it's a type of artificial intelligence. It will focuses mostly on generating a new content. Like if you on ChatGPT also, if you will say I need something image related to Flipkart or something like that, or imaginary, whatever terms you coin there, so it will generate a near to image for that text whichever you have put on, like for example text, image, or music video as well. So here are the some use cases. Like in case of text, you can generate, you can have that note taking capability, general writing, supports emails, content writing as well. It can help you in that in terms of text. In terms of coding, we have that text to SQL. We can write our programs, and then we can write our programs in a general language, and they will generate a code for you. Okay. In case of image, they will design logo, media advertising. We can use that, consumer socials for social sites, image generation as well. So Gen obviously refers to generative. They will be generating a new content. That's how Gen AI term is coined here. In case of a speech, voice synthesis, if there is some voice audio is going on, then they will take a note of it in text format. Same for video editing and generation, video generation as well. For 3D modeling and 3D scenes. And other is like mostly in uh, healthcare technology. We are mostly, it is being implemented in biology, chemistry, and molecular formation for implementing new drugs and checking their efficacy. So here are some examples, like in retail, how what is the use case? Customer service automation, sales and product recommendation, I've already told you. Then because of AI implementation, you will be getting 24/7 of customer support. No need of human 24/7 to be present there on the other system. And in healthcare as well, diagnostic support, symptoms checking and triage, same for the drug efficacy and all. And then clinical trial matching. Then in third domain, finance and banking, customer service automation. If you need some kind of your bank statement and all, you can log in and then you can chat with the chatbot, and they will send you the your passbook and all by taking some confidential detail from you. And the most important part in finance is fraud detection and security. Okay. And then third one is market analysis and investment suggestions. So in finance, that's how being use cases are being implemented using AI. And the fourth one is education, administrative automation, personalized learning assistance, language learning and practices. And in supply chain management, supply chain refers to mainly logistic, inventory management and queries. For example, Blinkit, Zepto, these are using these AIs for their supply chain management. And then crisis management, and then shipment tracking and updates. Okay, so this was about the implementation of Gen AI. The next term is conversational AI. It's a kind of AI. It will simulates human conversation, and it implements NLP for the conversational AI. It allows computer to understand and process human languages. So there is a specific sentence written for here: synthetic brain power that makes machine capable of understanding, processing, and responding to human language. So that's how NLP is being introduced, and they have set it as a conversational AI, a next branch of that AI, Gen AI, conversational AI. Okay, so here's an example. You can ask your chatbot, can you help me? It will understand it. They are asking for service request, I have a question, like that. So these are the main parameters on which AI usually understand your queries, and then they used to respond. Like there some parameters, which common parameters, like what does person want, what do you want, what language are you using, whether it's in the English, Marathi, or whatever. And are people or places or details are mentioned. If you are mentioning anything specific to a person, to place or details, specific detail, and what kind of request is it? Are you asking something for their recommendation, or are you requesting something like your passbook or incident ID, something like that? And through sentiment analysis, and in conversational AI, there is a part sentiment analysis, and I have covered one case study as well for this part specifically. They used to understand whether you are happy or sad by understanding the sentences which you are writing, the way you are writing on the chatbot, and and if you have already talked with that AI, do they store your previous data just for reference, not without your consent, because privacy matters in AI. Okay, so that's how it looks. Hi, I would like to set a reminder. For example, user query, they will process in form of NLP and they will give some specific code, bytecode, which computer understand. And then through deep learning, they will dig down a more deeper. And then through trained model, they will use the supervised learning labeling to understand whatever you are asking. Then matching data will be reflected. Then what will reply? Sure, your reminder has been set after understanding your query. Okay. So there are three types of conversational AI chatbots, voice bot, interactive voice assistant. And the most important part, AI is also being implemented vastly in education specifically. Like use of computers in education are primarily aimed toward increasing accessibility so that anyone can understand from anywhere, no need for physical presence, facilitating personalized learning inside and outside the classroom. Okay, so because every brains work differently, so some person will have the capability to understand things in one time, someone will have take 2 to 3 attempts to understand the same thing. So their AI can help them to personalize their program, their learning way, so that they can learn more quickly. Okay, and it's obviously it's a time since professional education working methodology, they are time consuming. Teachers needs to be present physically and all, but with the help of AI, anyone can learn from anywhere. Just they need an internet and a good working device. That's it, and they can keep a record as well for their future references. And then exploring fundamental questions about how people will learn. They will tell you different techniques to enhance your learning capability as well. Same thing which I've already told you, personalized learning. They will help you in personalized learning. And then the main part is adaptive learning. It will observe you how AI will help you. They will observe you how you prefer to learn as an individual or a team. Then they will create a goal for your entire learning journey so that you can follow that one and then you can enhance yourself in a more better way. And then the main example of AI for in case of universal access, we have that Siri, Google Assistant, and Alexa. It's a real-time text-to-speech conversion they used to perform within a few seconds, and it will make classroom and how it will help in education. It will make classroom accessible to people who speaks different languages or those who are having visual or hearing impairments. So that's how AI is being helping in education and for policymakers as well. So potential application categories for AI in education for from policymakers perspective, education management and delivery, it will be more efficient. Learning and assessment will be more easily a more quicker way, and empowering teachers and enhancing teacher. Even teacher will, if they forgot something, they will use that AI to learn something more new, and the more current technologies which are going on right now, they can have that reference as well for their learning. And obviously it will help them for lifelong learning, because as you already know, the visual representation, it will keep it resides in our mind for a longer duration if you are referring in notes, or in that comparison, visual representation will be there in your mind for a longer term. So that's how it will help you for lifelong learning. And education management and delivery, AI systems are designed to automate aspects of school administration. This is some basic implementation in college level. Okay. So I will refer this, I will share this PPT as well for reference. Learning and assessment is also there, how it will help you to learn. Okay. This is about basic introduction about AI, how they are being implemented and what are the overview about AI. So we'll go for the case study part. Let me close this one. Okay. So here today I will be considering 5 case study. related to healthcare domain, how AI is being implemented in healthcare and how they are transforming patient journey and how it's helping doctors for effective patient management. So there, these are first slide will be the first part will be about introduction of AI in healthcare specifically, and then the first case study is about Medtronic and the type 1 diabetes management which they are doing right now. Case 2 will be like AI implementation in radiology. Case 3 is AI in drug discovery. Fourth one is AI for personalized medicine, and fifth one is AI implementation for mental health care management. Okay. So, how AI is being introduced in healthcare? So, if you can see previously, everywhere doctors, you need to wait for doctors for you to get diagnosis if you are having fever or any kind of diseases. So, how AI is helping them out now? Doctors can connect with you over an internet and they can diagnose you very well based on some certain specific reports and all. So that's how right now AI is helping. And so what's the overview of AI technology? So AI technology encompass it actually incorporating machine learning, natural language processing, and robotics all at once, so that it will enhance the medical practices. And with that, it will help the doctor for faster decision making process with more accuracy without leaving any point of doubt. And that's how they are driving innovation in patient care. And what are the importance of AI in healthcare? So AI is very crucial in healthcare because it analyzes vast amount of data, supports diagnostics, personalized treatment plan, and streamline operations ultimately. So here, vast amount of data here refers to the medical reports which we used to have on daily basis, like MRI, CT scan. Those all are images, so these all accumulates with a vast amount of data, and that's how AI is very crucial to analyze those images, those data, so they can enhance their models and help the doctor for faster decision making. Okay, and that's how they are ultimately helping them to leading a better healthcare delivery. So this is about the basic overview and the importance of AI in healthcare. So yeah, benefits, it improves patient outcomes. By utilizing AI-driven tool, healthcare provides more accurate diagnosis and treatment recommendation, and leading to improved patient outcome and enhanced quality of care. And that too in a very limited amount of time. We don't need to wait for doctor to be physically present and read each and every page. What AI does, it will summarize the important things from that report, and then that's how doctor will make a faster decision. And obviously, second part is the most important part: cost reduction and efficiency. It automates routine tasks, reduce administrative burden, and optimize resource allocation. So that's how it will reduce your time as well, waiting time as well, and cost effectiveness. It will increase your cost effectiveness as well, and it will improve the operational efficiency for healthcare facility as well. So if, for example, if a hospital have capacity to for patient intake only about 100, through AI implementation and through effective management, they can take about 150 also. So that's how it's being managed at the fundamental level. What are the challenges and ethical consideration? So this is the most important part. Everyone is talking about this one. So what are the challenges? The very first challenge is data privacy concern. We already know, like data is the most important part here, and everyone's concerned about their privacy. So the implementation of AI in healthcare is it's we already used to generate a huge amount of data in TBs on a daily basis. So that data needs to be protected from unauthorized access and breaches to maintain a trust between the healthcare and the patient. So the patient should trust you with their whatever data they are sharing. Okay, so to address this concern, there are three authorities. Mostly two are them which is getting implemented. The HIPAA, which is Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act. It protects the patient medical and health information. It's a law which is used to keep patient data private and secure. So in every AI which is getting implemented or model, they have to adhere by this law. Okay, and the second one is PHI, Patient Health Information. So these are the two major laws which are implemented to address this privacy concern. And the second one we already know. Like if we are developing any algorithm or any AI model, biasness is the most important concern for any algorithm. And for any model to sustain, we need to address this biasness point. What does biasness means? One-sided data or skewed data. For example, if something is getting implemented on western side of country, like Europe or America, their patient will behave differently, or their patient health concerns will be different. And if it is implemented in India, then their patient health concern will be different, their region impact will be different. So if something is getting developed in Western country, then their data will be mostly focused on that Western part of region and the Western people, how they develop, how their body behaves. But if that model getting implemented in India, then it won't get survive because biasness is there. Region and the age group and the person perspective and the behavior about those concerns. So that thing needs to be addressed. So these are the major challenges and ethical consideration in terms of in AI while implementing in healthcare. Okay. So here we will go with our first case study, which is type 1 diabetic management. And Medtronic I have mentioned because Medtronic is majorly focusing, our vertical is majorly focusing on type 1 diabetic. So what is type 1 diabetic? So here, let's give you a brief about what is diabetic first, then their history, and then what is the difference between, there are two type of diabetic patient, type 1 and type 2. So diabetic is a disease which actually helps to circulate blood sugar evenly in our body. So whenever the blood sugar level becomes high, our body cannot use insulin properly, which is insulin is actually secreted by pancreas to maintain the sugar level in our body. So if sugar level is become high or become low, then body cannot use insulin which is generated by our body effectively. That's how they are, these issues termed as a diabetic. And what are the history? It is firstly discovered in Egypt, ancient Egypt, and India. So people, what how they detected this one? So people noticed sweet urine and excessive thirst in 1921. So that's how insulin got discovered. So before insulin got discovered, diabetes was considered as a fatal disease, just like COVID-19. And then when insulin got developed, then it comes to into manageable one. So how many types of diabetes are there? Type 1 diabetic is there, type 2. So what is type 1 diabetics? Actually, type 1 diabetic is more critical one. So in type 1 diabetic, body does not produce insulin and usually starts in children for of young age. So patient have to take insulin on daily basis and they have to monitor manually. And if there is an increase or decrease in doses, then it can lead to fatal implications in their for their body. So this type 1 diabetes considered as a most fatal one. And the second one is type 2 diabetes. So in type 2, body produces insulin, but it cannot use it properly. These are mostly common in adults, which how does it getting implicated? Like how type 2 diabetes are getting shown in normally due to overweight, lack of exercise. Okay, like and our what kind of products we are using on daily basis. It's also considered in daily lifestyle disease as well, type 2 diabetes. And how can we manage it? By dieting, following proper diet, exercise, and medicines. So this is about a brief about type 1 and type 2. Okay. So here it's a background about type 1 diabetes. We will be focusing on type 1 diabetes in our case study. So individual with type 1 diabetes faces daily challenge like blood sugar management, the risk of complications, and the emotional toll of constant monitoring and treatment adherence. I already told you type 1 diabetic is the most crucial one because in this case insulin is not getting developed in our body, zero. So they have to take insulin on daily basis and they have to monitor it manually and they have to take care of proper dose in a strict level. So what are the current treatment methods we are having? Current treatment methods include insulin injection, CGM, continuous glucose monitoring, and dietary management to stabilize blood sugar level and minimize health risk. Okay. Okay, so before moving to this one, solutions, I have prepared on point wise how we are going to approach for this case study. So very first thing is what is the problem statement? So for type 1 diabetes, problem statement is like diabetes is a condition where the body cannot make insulin. And because of that, blood sugar can go too high or too low. Patient must check their sugar many times a day, and they have to calculate insulin doses manually, which is very critical part. And due to the mismanagement of insulin dose, it can lead to serious health problems. And at night time also, low sugar is especially dangerous because at night time you are sleeping, you cannot monitor. Okay. So what are the AI solutions are being implemented by Medtronics are continuous glucose monitoring termed as CGM, and the second one is insulin delivery system. So Medtronics have created a smart insulin pump system that uses AI such as Minimate 670G, 770G, and 780G. And then CGM, continuous glucose monitoring system. And then third one is Smart Guard Auto Mode. So collectively, they work as an artificial pancreas, and through sensors, they use to monitor your glucose daily basis, and then they will advise you how much of insulin you have to intake to manage those blood sugar level. So how AI works? What does AI do basically? Okay, so it will check your sugar level every 5 minutes, and it will predict what sugar will be in next 30 minutes or 60 minutes or 5 minutes. Okay, so it will automatically increase or decrease insulin through the artificial pancreas which they have developed in the. It's an ecosystem of CGM insulin delivery system and the smart guide auto mode. So they collectively work as an artificial pancreas. So that's how they used to manage in a closed loop. Okay, so it works as an artificial pancreas. Now, the data, what kind of data we are using, and the AI methods for this product. So the data which we are using are sugar reading from CGM using continuous glucose monitoring. We are taking sugar readings every 5 minutes, 30 minutes, 60 minutes. Okay, and an occasional basis as well. And next data which is collected is insulin which are given earlier before second cycle of sugar reading and all. And what are the meal information? Patient have to enter their meal whatever they have eaten in breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Okay, and the time of the day and activity level, whether they are exercising or resting or sleeping. So these data are collected for better functioning of this device. Okay. The second most important part is AI techniques which are being used. Just a second. Okay. Sorry. So AI techniques which are being used. First thing is RNN, time series analysis, and the second one is learning from past patient data and rule-based safety checks. Okay. So let me show you how does it works. So we have AI methods for this one, AI implementation in diabetes. We have AI method which is known as RNN, and the second one is time series. So let's go through first RNN. So RNN is a AI models. It remembers your past information, whatever past data you have used, and it will predict what comes next. Okay, it's a kind of prediction only. Okay, so for example, if at 10 a.m. you are having your sugar at 110, then at 10:05 you are having your sugar at 115, then at 10:10 you are having your sugar level as 130. So how RNN will work? It will think like, okay, on basis of first data, it will think sugar was normal. On once it will get the second sugar reading from the CGM, it will think now it's rising little slowly. And at 10:10, it will be like 130. Okay, so it may go high soon. Okay, it might increase, it might shoot up. Okay, so because RNN remembers previous reading, it can predict the next value. That's how RNN works. It's known as RNN. So what there is some limitation as well. Limitation is like RNN can forget very old data. Okay, it will remember the recent data only. So to overcome this limitation, they have got to improve version LSTM and GRU. Okay, so RNN stands for recurrent neural network. Just remember. Okay, yeah. So the improved version, which is LSTM, long short-term memory. So how LSTM works? It's an AI model. It decides what to remember and what to forget and what to use right now. So it's basically three things. That's how it works. Important thing, it will written clearly. Useless things, it will erase. Needed now, it will be highlighted. That's how this algorithm work in a simple layman language. Okay, so now where can we use it? I already told you diabetes glucose prediction, speech recognition, language translation, and stock price prediction. That's where LSTM is used. Now, since LSTM cannot remember the very old data, so here and more improved version of LSTM, which is known as GRU, gated recurrent unit. It's a faster version of LSTM with fewer decisions. So think of GRE as like a short note app. It keeps only important information and removes every unused or not required data. It will remove automatically, delete all the rest of them. So that's why it works faster because it will having only important information. So this is the first AI technique they are using, RNN, recurrent neural networking, and it works on sequential data only. That's why RNN is used here. RNN is different, CNN is different. RNN is used for sequential data, and CNN is used for spatial data like text, like image and videos. Okay. So this was the first technique, and the second technique is used here is time series. That's how CGM works. Continuous glucose monitoring. In time series also, they are using four types of time series, in which multivariate is the most important time series. Many signals over a time, not just glucose. Since glucose behavior, the level of glucose in our body depends on different parameters. That's why they are using multivariate time series. Okay, so they cannot monitor glucose alone. They have to analyze the glucose level every 5 minutes, insulin delivery history as well, time of day, what time is it right now, rate of glucose change. So from previous data and current data, how much glucose parameter, how much glucose value is getting changed, they have to monitor that one as well. And then the most important is user pattern, whether user is sleeping, whatever the meals they are taking, they have to consider that one as well to understand. The second type of forecasting in time series they are using is short horizon forecasting time series. Predicting the near future, not a day ahead, just near future like after 5 minutes, 30 minutes, 60 minutes, that way. So that's how it works. They will be predicting for next 30 to 60 minutes. So what it will predict? It will predict low risk of low sugar, which is known as hyperglycemia, hypoglycemia. It will measure the risk of low sugars. Now, there will be a certain glucose rise as well after meal. So that's why they are using short horizon forecasting, because after meal intake, your glucose level will shoot up. Okay, and yeah, they will be using this time series for real time insulin adjustment. It will helps the artificial pancreas will inject insulin in real time. So that's how they will be adjusting the insulin which should be taken at that point of time by a patient. Third one is streaming or real-time time series. That's what CGM is doing continuously. Data never stop coming because they need a data to determine a personalized insulin profile of that patient. For that, they need data each and every time. Okay, so data never stops coming. It will send data every few minutes. AI is in continuous mode. It will be analyzing in continuous mode. So that's why decision happens every 5 minutes. So this is known as online or streaming time series analysis. And the fourth one is seasonal and pattern based time series, daily repeating pattern. So AI learns from, so they have divided into three parts. Morning sugar rise. Okay. At morning, sugar spikes up. At night time lows. At night time also, and then post meal spikes. After taking meal, sugar always spikes. So this helps them to personalize insulin profile. So that's how it works for a personalized insulin. It will be a different for different person. Okay. So that's how graphs will shows. So they have mentioned few points here. CGM data point, which they are taking each and every time. Then at low sugar spike, it's known as hypoglycemia at low risk of low sugar, and the peak. At what time we are getting peak? It might be a meal time. Okay. So that's how there are different parameters, and this graph is just for reference how it works and how they are identifying using time series. Okay. So this is the techniques they are using. Sorry, just a second. Okay, so I've already told you about the AI solutions and the techniques they are using. This is a diagram, a normal flow diagram, how it works. How does it works? It will be taking glucose, CGM will be taking a glucose monitoring, and after taking the readings, it will be analyzed through their models and the time series, and that's how they will be recommending you to take the insulin at a required at needed time. That's how it works. It's a if you will see this example, this one, just a second. Sorry. Yeah, here CGM sensors, it's a closed loop control algorithm. It will calibrate algorithm, meal, whatever you are doing, it will be getting into CGM through time series analysis by continuous monitoring, and then it will direct insulin pump. For that's it's a time to take insulin, okay, and their measurement are getting strictly followed. And then through smartphones and app, it works continuously. You can check in your smartphones and app how what quantity of insulin are getting taken into your body through this machinery. Okay, so that's how AI supports in decision, but never removes human control. We need human control. It won't like that AI is taking all the decision, but it will take decision. It will inform you about the decision, but at last, you have to take the decision. Okay. So what are the benefits? It helps in real world use. It helps for better sugar control. Fewer lower sugar events happens because it works in a continuous mode 24/7. Okay, and what are the challenges? Okay, the most important part is doctor can monitor patient remotely after using this device. Okay, because all the readings are there in an application, you just have to connect with your doctor on phone, and they can fetch your data and they can analyze whether it's needed to operate or not. That's how it works. Okay, and the major challenges which are getting solved are like patient safety. Patient safety in terms of wrong insulin dose can be dangerous, so they don't have to take it manually. They have their algorithms, models are working behind the bar, so they will take they will inform you like this is time to take this amount of insulin. Okay, so that's how patient safety is there. Sensor failure, yeah, the most important part. Some cases sensor can give wrong readings. Sometimes it happen with the machine. At the end, it's a machine only. So what happens actually? What AI does? AI checks for the unusual data, and in case of unusual data, what it does, it will alert users if there are if it looks like the readings are wrong, or in extreme case, they what
కొన్ని వదిలే ఆర్టిఫిషియల్ ఇంటెలిజెన్స్ గురించి ఒకసారి.
what was that? Hello.
లే
Okay.
ఏమైంది?
Dear participant, please mute your mic.
Okay. So yeah.
Participants, please mute your mic.
Okay. So that's how, if in case of sensor failure, it will check for unusual data. And if their data is unusual, it will immediately inform the user through alert management. And the second thing it will use the backup data for safety insulin level. In case if data is getting wrong, for better safety of human, it will use the safety insulin level to be managed through that device within a human body. So that at that time they can take the doctor recommendation and all. So that's how they manages this challenge as well. The most important one is sensor errors, and obviously different patient will be having their different lifestyle. So that's why personalized insulin profile is getting created after daily monitoring the user or daily monitoring the patient. So that's how it is taking care of different patients and different lifestyle. And the most important, it's data privacy and security, which is getting monitored and legalized by HIPAA and the PHI. So here also biasness is there. AI may work better for some group than another. So how these are getting handled? They are using data from different age groups and different regions, and continuous testing after each product release, whether the model is working well or not for different age group and region. And doctors are obviously 24/7 stays there, involved here for this machinery to work in a better way. So what will be the future trend? Future trend will be, what will be the next future trend? Maybe like fully automatic insulin system will be there. You don't need to input about your meals manually. AI can detect meal automatically, okay, by observing the nature of glucose spikes and all. Okay, And then privacy friendly AI using federated learning. Okay, this it will be the future trend. So the teaching line of this case study is like mostly is like these AI doesn't replace endocrinologists, doctors who are specialized in hormones. Okay, it replaces human reaction delay. Doctors will be there, it just give you the more concise report so that they can perform more effectively and patient can live their life happily. So that's how it works. Outcomes and evidences are there, supporting research studies are there, and patient testimonials are also there. I have added a reference slide for all this, whichever I have mentioned in the slides. All are there. You can refer it anytime. These are some research papers and these are some references. Okay. So this is about the first case study. Okay. So the second one is implementation of AI in radiology. Just a second. Yeah. Overview. Okay. So image analysis. What is radiology? It will analyze the image, whichever is taken by the CT scan, MRI, PET, and all. So they can provide. So they can identify the symptoms by analyzing the image. So image analysis is the most important part in radiology, and that's where AI plays their role more effectively. So AI is transforming their images analysis in radiology by employing algorithm that can quickly and accurately interpret medical images, enhancing the radiologist's ability to identify the condition. Okay. So part two is diagnostic accuracy improvement. Integration of AI, it helps practitioners to significantly improves in diagnostic accuracy and reducing human error and increasing reliability of image interpretation. So it's an overview. So I will be discussing about this one, Jebra Medical Vision, what technology they are using or what are the use cases. So they are using advanced AI algorithm to analyze medical imaging data, offering insights and helping in assisting healthcare providers in making faster and more informed decision. And the use cases like early detection of diseases like cardiovascular issues, cancer. In cancer also, mostly breast cancer are more commonly heard in a woman. So that's how they are using this one AI for detection through while having CT scan and MRI, and that's how they are showcasing its versatility and impact on patient outcome. So before it, how does it work? Okay, let me tell you what are the problem statements they are covering. Okay. So radiologists, so what are the daily problems is like the normal radiologists previously, they have to review almost 200 to 300 scans per day. And due to that, they might have to suffer fatigue and all, and because of that they might miss macronodules, small images which is more important to get identified for early cancer detection. They might miss it, but this is not a human limitation, this is not a incompetence of the radiologist because of fatigueness and all. This is a human limitation. That's how AI comes into a picture. So what is happening today, right now hospitals are creating thousands of images every day. One doctor has to check many images, and because of that they might get tired. So small problems or small micronodules can be missed. Micronodules here is like small images which are more crucial to be analyzed. What radiologists do, they analyze each and every part of CT scan and MRI, and that's how they summarize what is there in the report. So they might miss micronodules, which is might be very important for early detection of any crucial diseases. Okay, and because of that reports can take many hours or a days. Okay, so what are the implications because of that? Late report, if you get late report, late treatment and might higher risk for the patient. So how AI plays their role? AI are being used as a smart assistant for the doctors. What it can do actually, AI, it can look at the image very fastly. It can find out the suspicious areas in that image, and it can inform doctor like this. Let's check this image first, this part first, and it can also help doctors to write the basic reports. So the most important thing is AI is not replacing any doctor here. Doctor will always make the final decision. AI are just identifying some crucial important area so that they can focus early on that crucial part. So the third most important part is how they are getting, how what data they are using for their models and what kind of AI methods they are using here. So how they are getting the data? Through X-ray images, through CT scans of brain and lungs, MRI images, and images which are already checked by doctor in their past history. That's how they are creating their data, which is important for training their models. And each image will have, you obviously know, like MRI, CT scan have their image. What are the normal conditions in that image, and what are the problems they are seeing in that image? And the marking where the problem is there, if there are certain problems in that area, they will mark that area. Okay. So what AI will do, AI will see thousands, AI will get trained on those thousands of correct examples, and it will learn about the differences between the healthy and unhealthy image. That's how it will differentiate between a normal report and a report if they are having some kind of issues, or there it might be a higher risk. So how AI actually analyze images? So here comes the AI technique, which is known as CNN. Let me show you here. Just a second. Yeah. So what the CNN is CNN is different and RNN is different. Let me tell you very clearly. CNN works on spatial data. Spatial means images, audios, images and videos, which are 3D and all. Okay. And RNN works on sequential data. Okay. So what is CNN? CNN is a part of deep neural network. It is used to design. Actually, if you can see this image, how it's working. So what does CNN do? It will use convolutional layers with having pooling and the flattening layer and the classification and then supervised learning models to identify what. No. Okay, to identify which kind of image it is. Okay, so they have a specialized architecture, which is specifically relies on convolutional layers. So these layers of networks, if you can see here, fully connected layers, these are the connected networks layer. It helps them to identify unique features from that input image. So they at the end they can identify which image it is. Okay. So here, and for an example, if this is an image we have given in there, image channel. What is image channel? They are the already acquired features which they are having from their past history data set. Okay. So that what they will do, they will superimpose a particular feature on the input image, and they will try to carry out a particular feature from that. And what they will do that each and every time until unless they get some unique feature. Okay, so that's what known as pooling and feature extraction. So they have to perform this process multiple times until they get a flattening layer. Okay, flattening layer, then they can identify from their supervised learning models which kind of image it is. So here, how does it works actually? So what they do actually, we have to take we will be having an input image, okay, to the network. Convolution layer, what will do? It will apply multiple filters, or what we can say features, to identify the low level and unique feature, such as edges, lines, and curve, and it will be having a specific feature, and then they will map it. What is pooling layer? So what it does, it contains the feature map which I've already extracted, and it will reduce the spatial dimension. It might be in 3D or somewhat. It will reduce into one lesser dimension, and it will identify the essential feature and keep it with its. Okay, that's how they will be getting multiple feature maps. And after that, what will it will be do? It will be performing to find out the more sensitive and the more efficient feature for that. And that this process, step 2 and 3, will be performed in a loop until unless they get a fully connected layer. What is fully connected layer? They are talking about this one, the flattening layer. Okay, after this flattening layer, they will be performing this classification. Classification is by using labeled data, which is known as supervised learning. Okay, based on the labeled data, they will identify, like, on the basis of probabilistic distribution, probability, whether it's a Donald or Goofy or Tweety, or whether it's an apple or pineapple, whatever it is. So the most crucial part in CNN is this one, feature extraction. If this part is doesn't perform well, you will AI will not identify the correct image. Okay, so this is the most important part. And the while extracting the feature is tried. Stride is like, it's the most important part. Whichever kind of matrix we are putting from the already extracted feature, if we increase their size or larger stride, it will identify a smaller feature only. So it is advisable to use a smaller strides so that you can get some unique feature of that image. It will help them for better identification, and it will remove the biasness as well from your model. So what are the advantages of CNN? It will reduce complexity, in scalability, it will help in scalability, and then invariance. Convolutional layer robust to variation in image orientation. That's why this pooling layer is the most important feature extraction part. And then converting it a matrix into a 2 by 2 window size so that it can be stored more efficiently, so that while searching it won't take much time to identify which kind of image it is. And the challenges is the most important the most critical challenge they face is data requirement. We need to have large amount of data to be labeled to be so that it can be identified at the later stage. Computation cost is too high because it will perform multiple feature extraction on a single image. And then vulnerability, it can be susceptible to adversarial attacks where a small unnoticeable modification to an input image can lead to incorrect prediction. That's where strides come into place. We have to make sure we will be using filters of smaller strides, not larger, because if we will use larger strides, it will be capturing only smaller feature for that image. So we have that's how CNN works. So this technique is being used in radiology. Okay, just a second. Yeah. So they will be mainly focusing on edges, sharps, and pathology signatures. That's how it works. Okay. So real hospital workflow, you already know. Sorry, here how it works actually. So here we will be uploading the X-ray to PACS. What is PAC? PAC is Picture Archiving and Communication System. It is a computer system in hospital. It stores a scan image, shows and shares a scan image with doctor. Okay, that's what PACS do. So what it does actually in hospital, X-ray will be uploaded in PACS, and behind that AI will runs in background, and it will flags the abnormal scans, and radiologist will prioritize that abnormal scans, and then at the end, after observations and prioritization, they will sign the final reports. So what are the benefits? It helps to achieve better accuracy, and emergency cases can be found faster. Like here, for example, if you'll see patient X-ray is there, okay, medical record is there, they have the deferred module. What it will do, it will be classifying it through their through the AIs and all, whether it's a presence of pneumonia is there or no presence or no pneumonia is there. That's how it will identify, and then expert will analyze those decisions which are made by AI, and then it will find their final results, submit their final reports for that patient. That's how it works. So what are the problems they have faced? AI, I already told you, AI is mostly trained on foreign patient data. It might works in one hospital or less in another. So that's why doctor worried. Like, can we trust AI? So what are the solutions? So that's why we need to train our AI from many hospitals, and it must be tested again and again before real use, because patient life is very important. And and as third precautionary measure doctor should take, it should avoid double check. It should double check the AI results before submitting the final reports. And AI shows highlighted area, so doctor can understand why. So AI helps them to understand. AI shows the highlighted area. It will, and doctors reports help us to understand like why this is the most. It might be abnormal area or it might be abnormal scan. So it helps them to identify as well. These are the solutions. And again, ethical and legal consideration are there. So what is biasness? Adults might be, AI might works better for adults in comparison to children. One skin color more than another. New machines works better than old machine. And why it is dangerous? Wrong diagnosis, unequal treatment can lead to patient life. And how can we control? So controlling is the same. What are the advantages? Like testing AI on all age group, regular checkings, and clear role. AI will suggest you the decision, whatever it is getting out after analyzing all those images. At the end, doctors is responsible. And in terms of data privacy, data should be kept private and safely. So here, what will be the future trend? So in future trend, it might be like they might combine scans and the patient history, so they can analyze the data more accurately, and it will be help doctor to diagnose the disease in a more better way. Okay, automatically it can help automatically prepare report in future and work safely across many hospitals or many regions. So that's how AI is becoming doctor digital assistant. Okay. So here is a teaching line for this case study is like AI doesn't replace radiologists, doctors who are specialized in medical imaging. Okay, radiology is all about medical imaging. So it replaces fatigue. And here for all those whatever I have mentioned here, evidences, you can refer this one, references. Oh, these are all the research papers and websites which I have referred. Okay. Just a second. This was okay. Yeah. So case study 3, it's about AI in drug discovery. So what are the importance of AI in pharmaceutical research? So what happens, what actually first tell you about the problems, the actual problems which you faced in pharmaceutical. What happens generally, previously drug discovery takes usually 5 to 10 years for the discovery and it cost a lot, a humongous amount. And most of the time 90% was 90 was the failure rate. What happens actually, why it was a failure? Because the molecules which are supposed to work on the disease, it might not be working after investing so much of amount. And running a huge lab, screens and many trials and error cycle takes lots of time. And at the end, what happens? Patients have to wait, and many promising ideas never become medicines. So that was the problems which are faced in pharmaceutical research before introduction of AI. So here is a real world application which I am referring here for in silico. Just a second. Yeah, in silico medicine, and here is one more. What was that? Yeah, atomwise. So technology they are using systems. The AI helps them to predict, design, and select drug candidate much faster than traditional. Here, drug candidate are they are referring it to molecules which are responsible for curing that disease. Okay, so it helps them to identify the drug candidate much faster than traditional laboratory methods, helping research identify promising medicines in less time and at a lower cost. So what are the use cases they are referring? Like if you have to design a new drug for lung fibrosis, for example, in 2019 we got COVID as well. So for that also they have to do lots of research, lots of molecular combination they have to test it, and because of that millions of investments are done there. So and what are the best part after introduction is like it reduces failure rates in early drug development and accelerating the movement of drugs from research labs to human clinical trial. Okay. So before how does it work? Let me tell you how AI solutions are getting used. Okay. So here also I've already told you about CNN. So Atomwise and the in silico medicines, they both are using deep CNN, which are trained on 3D protein ligand data. So what is ligand? Actually, ligand is a particular molecule which is used to bind those atoms which are responsible for that particular disease, and it bonds it through coordinate bonding, which is known as covalent bond as well. If you have heard in chemistry, it's a stronger bond. So that's how they used to bind and restrict the molecules which are responsible for spreading that particular disease. Okay, so they have to train their CNN on the 3D protein ligand data to predict which small molecules are likely to bound that target pocket. Target pocket is like the responsible molecule which are spreading those particular disease. Okay, so that's how they are implemented. And in silico medicine, they are using generative models. Generative models, as I already told you, Gen AI, what it does, it generate a new content. Just a second. No. So Gen AI used to generate a new content. So they are using generative AI models to design a new molecule which can target the responsible atoms, and they are using predictive models as well for ADMET and trial outcomes. So here ADMET, ADMT. ADMET means absorption, distribution, metabolism, excretion, and toxicity. So any molecules or any drugs, if we have to show their accuracy more than 90% or somewhat quite working on that disease, they have to follow this ADMET. Because if drug molecule is not following those ADMET flows, then it might lead to severe disaster for that patient as well. So they have to follow this admit model. So what they are doing actually, they are integrating biology with chemistry and synthesis in a one flow. So they can design a novel molecule with the desired properties and required for fewer synthesized candidate. Here synthesized candidate means what happens previously in traditional approach, they have to design at least 1000 molecules. Okay, 1000 molecules so that they can identify which one of them is better for curing that disease. So after implementation of AI, what AI is doing, it's digitally removing all those molecules. So what they are doing, maximum 80 molecules they have to design. So from 1000 using traditional approach to 80 molecules using AI approach. So that's how they have reduced their timing, their cost and all. And because of that, it increases their efficiency. So the data, how they are getting the data to train their model. So whatever the protein structure they are having, okay, ligands are same thing, responsible molecules which we have to design to get those responsible disease atoms to get binded to that molecule. They cannot be increased. Okay, so they are using binding affinities and bioassay results to train their data, to get the data and train them. And there are large chemical libraries as well for those small molecules. Okay, and the third and the fourth, sorry, the fourth important is admit. Admits helps them to follow the biological laws and whatever we are following for enhancing their drugs capability. Okay, so what are the methods they are using? These are the ways how they're expecting the data to train their model, and the methods they are using: Gen AI, predictive models like ADMET, and structured based deep learning, which is CNN, to identify the 3D protein pocket, okay, and the molecule which might treat the disease. And what are the results after? I've already told you CNN they are following. Okay, so I'm not going to CNN again. They are using CNN to use this one, predictive models, and then probabilistic outcomes. Okay, so what are the results and benefits? So clinical progress is much faster in comparison. Previously, they have to follow the phase one, phase two, and phase three trials. So previously, it used to take 7 to 8 days. Now it is just taking hardly 2 to 3 years max to max in some chronic diseases. And why does it matter? Molecules which are tested to reach the affecting area is less than almost equal to 80. So it reduces their time for research. From phase one, they used to take 30 months for the phase one. Now it's taking only 3 to 4 months for their phase one trials. And what are the challenges? Challenges is of same like data quality and scarcity. The data which they are getting is not sufficient to understand for their models to understand how does it will be developing that particular drug. And the biology is complex, we already know. So multimodal assemblies they are using to identify the critical molecules to have this done through AI, and translating computational hits to safe human effective drug. They are using adamant models, I will tell you, and deep learning to identify all those things. And then after combining it with AI prediction, it helps them to develop a drug in more efficient way. And what are the legal consideration here is IP and ownership. So whoever owns an AI designed molecules, the model developer, whosoever has developed it, the lab who has synthesized it, or the pharma companies, they have to mention it. Their contracts and clear IP terms are essential. So they might be held accountable in future if anything's wrong happen. That's how they are maintaining those privacy concern and the legal consideration. Okay, and what will be the future trend? More generative AI drugs will be entering in clinical trials for phase two, and hybrid physical and ML models helps them to identify those not usable molecules out of those 1,000, and that's how they are going to reduce their models timing, models efficiency, or increasing their model efficiency more effectively, and better clinical outcomes we can expect after implementing all those things. And then wider adoption by big pharma might adopt this kind of methodology in a more approachable way, more strategic, by implementing more strategic partnership. Okay, so here what are the key takeaways? AI performs virtual experiment, predicting protein drug binding and then screening millions of molecules digitally. Screening means wiping out all those unnecessary molecules which are not required and then eliminating weak candidates in early. So there is a teaching line for this case study. AI didn't replace chemistry, it replaced trial and error. Okay. So that's how it works. I will be sharing this slide as well with you so that you can refer this one. That's how AI working for the drug for development in drugs. Okay. So I referred Atomize for this and the deep learning already mentioned CNN one they are referring for gene auto identification as well. And the research publication and industry impacts reports I've already added here for your reference. So you guys can refer it anytime. So this was the third one. Now here comes the case study 4, AI for personalized medicine. Okay. So what is personalized medicine actually? So it's a basically every human's response differently to different medicine. That's how human body reacts. So the very first thing we need to understand in this case is genetic profiling is different for each and every candidate. And the second one is tailored treatment plan, which we will be referring in personalized medicine. So genetic profiling involves analyzing an individual DNA to identify genetic mutation and predisposition. How the particular DNA is, if you will see someone is more prone to fever, they might get fever on daily basis. Someone is very much immune to fever. So their DNA genetic profiling comes into the picture. That's how good their genetic mutations are working. It get identified using genetic profiling. So this information helps in predicting disease risk and choosing appropriate therapies. Okay. And the second one is tailored treatment plan. It utilizes data from genetic profiling. Obviously, it will be the prerequisite for the personalized medicine area. So they will be taking genetic profiling and then they will be designing their tailored treatment plan for better efficacy and minimize adverse effect. So that patient can be treated more effectively and the outcomes will be the best in patient's favor, in patient favor. So here is an example I'm referring Tempus Lab. AI technology used. So they have used employ machine learning algorithm to analyze clinical and molecular data. So they are obviously they will be using same thing, clinical and molecular data, but here it will be in reference to genetic profiling, meta profile, and metabolism profiling they will be using. So their AI systems can help in identifying patterns that inform better treatment decision and accelerate research. So what are the patient outcome? By integrating AI in treatment plan, it helps report improvement in patient outcome, including increased survival rate and enhanced quality of life through personalized approach. For example, if you can see, there are multiple hair brands, hair treatment brands like Try and all. They used to give personalized medicines. So these all guys are using this kind of approach for better treatment of patient. So let us tell you about first what are the problems are there for this case study. So for example, if some doctors are treating cancers, so that as we already know, cancer is a complex disease. So they need a lot of different informations like what size of tumor it is, what are the DNAs you are possessing, right? You are having the reports, the CT scan, MRIs, and the prior treatment which you have taken. Okay, so that they can identify what will be the best therapy for you. So they don't be wasting your time by performing the same treatment which is earlier already performed on you. Okay, so two patients with same cancer can respond differently due to their genetic differences. That's why genetic profiling is very important for cancer tumor identification. So the data, it might be very scattered or large and hard to use. We cannot use it directly. So patient might miss the optimal drug or clinical trials, which is very much needed. So this is the problem statement. So what the major problem doctor faces, like which drug or medicine will work best for this particular patient, and there might be a scene for every treatment we might have some side effects or no benefit as well. So they have to identify that one as well. That is a major blocker for the doctors. And how to use this genetic profiling results, lab reports, and clinical notes together so that it can work more effectively for that particular patient. So what was the real impact? delayed correct therapy, higher treatment cost, poor patient outcome, and then trial and error treatment. Again, it will be a trial and error. They will be having different combinations for the cancer treatment. So what AI solution Tempus had implemented, they have understand that firstly they try to read and understand the patient data by using AI models so that doctor can choose the best treatment for each patient. Okay. So key AI driven capabilities was like what they have done. They have combined the genomic data. Genomic means genetic profiling data with the clinical data, their past histories and all. And then they use AI models to find the hidden pattern. And they have again genomics for genetic profiling. They have used CNN. So that's how they have used AI to find the hidden pattern within that after combining the clinical data and the genetic profiling data. So what happens if it is matches patient? So it will be easier for them to find out the best fit drugs. Then they can use the targeted therapies. Okay, and it will be a relevant clinical trial. They don't have to take permissions from the authorities for those new drug clinical trial. If it is already matches with the existing data of the patient, then it will help them for the clinical trial easily. So who uses this Tempus lab? Who have used them? The cancer doctors are using them. Pharma companies are using them. Pharma companies are using them for again for the drug research. Okay. So what is the AI role? So AI helps them to medically assist them by studying millions of past cases of cancers before it advises to doctor what to do, what not to do. So they have used here NLP in combination with CNN. Why they have introduced NLP? Because they need to understand how what doctors have written on their notes. Okay, and again in combination with pattern matching and predictive models. Predictive models are labeled models. At the end, they will be using label model to identify the best suited drugs if patient data already matches with the history of existing patients. So what type of data they have used for their AI models? It was genomic data, DNA information of patient, or see, there are two different things: DNA information of patient and DNA information of tumor. So they have to use both of the data and they have combined it into genomic data. Okay, then clinical data is handwritten notes, diagnosis, and treatment history. Okay, and then pathology image, radiology images are like CT scan, MRI, PET scan reports. And what was the outcome of the data? Outcome data, like whether patient got treated successfully or still they are suffering from cancer. So this kind of data they have used. Just a second.
So whether the session ended?
No, ma'am.
Okay, okay, yes, sir. You can continue. Sir, any problem?
His system battery went low.
Okay. Yes.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, I got disconnected.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Is my screen visible?
No, sir. No, it's not. Yeah, now it's visible.
Visible, no? Okay, sorry.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Visible. It is visible.
Okay, okay. So I was talking about how is it benefiting patient. So after implementation of AI, it helps them to choose right drug by the doctor, and then they don't have to do any trial or error for the patient. So at the right time, they are getting right drug, and because of that implementation of AI, they won't be that drug might be having low side effects, fewer side effects only for that particular clinical diseases, and then that's how it's helped them to have that better survival chance for that patient. So, what are the challenges they have faced which are solved by the AI? Since the challenges was like too much complex data, since genomic sequencing data you can't analyze by manually reading it. Okay, it takes a lot of time. And then again, in combination with images and the reports, it is extremely complex for them to analyze the data manually. So AI comes into picture to help them to get particular decision in a very short amount of time. And second one was the very famous one which I already used to face in our daily unstructured doctor notes. Doctor write in any font. Okay, since they are written in free text, it is not for us. We cannot understand it very clearly. So they have implemented NLP for that one. Okay, now it is getting trusted by doctor as well. The challenges was like doctor was not able to trust it since it is backed by a data, a strong data backup. So they are now doctors is also trusting them. So we have ethical and legal consideration as well. So patient data privacy is at most important since here DNA data is getting involved and DNA data is extremely sensitive for anyone. So how they are safeguarding that personal that privacy for that patient, data encryption, and then HIPAA compliance. That's how they are managing the privacy of that user. And again, biasness is also there. Why? What is AI bias in this case? It will be like AI may better perform for one particular population, or it may perform worse for underrepresented group. And what cause it? It's like less data from certain ethnic group. If for particular age group we are having less data, it might lead to biasness and historical healthcare inequalities. We are not having proper historical data for related to the health diseases which person might possess the patient. So how they are addressing it? They are diversifying the data collection, collecting data from different resource from different age group, and then auditing their models on continuous basis so that their model can perform very well. And next, the last one is what will be the future trend in AI? So it will be like real time treatment adjustment will be there. So patient condition can be monitored in a lifetime, and then multi-omics AI means they will be considering three different parts:
वो भी कर दो तो
combine genomic, proteomics, and metabolomic. Here, genomic means genetic profiling data. Proteomics means this your protein data, and the metabolomic means metabolism data. So they will be combining all these three types of data so that it can perform very well in future. So at last, the key takeaway from the teaching line for this case study is personalized medicine is precision. It's not a luxury. Okay. So whatever I have mentioned here, so we will be having yeah, this one. There are success stories and academic research support as well. I have added this one references for your reference. So anyone can refer it here. And I have made one glossary as well for whatever terms I have used with their meanings. So I will be sharing that one as well. So that's all about from my side.
participants, any questions? Participants, any questions? Okay. Yeah, on behalf of everyone present here, I extend my sincere gratitude to Mr. Shivank Sharma sir for sharing his valuable insights and experiences with us today. His journey serves as an inspiration, showcasing how dedication, innovation, and continuous learning can drive excellence in the ever evolving field of technology. We deeply appreciate the time and effort he has taken to engage with us, and we thank him for his contributions to the industry and to the teams he has worked with. A heartfelt thank also goes to the organizers, colleagues, participants who made this session possible. Your presence and support have added immense value to this gathering. I request all the participants to please switch on your camera for the group photograph. Please switch on your camera. Yes. Thank you. Participants, if you have any questions, sir is there, so you can ask him also. If any question is there. If not,
Yes, so we are completed with this session. Thank you so much, Shivang sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, team.
Any instruction, madam? Any instructions?
Yes, yes. Please wait. All the participants. Yes, all the participants. You are kindly requested to fill this reflex journal also. The link for the reflex journal is shared with you. You need to fill it by using your participant ID. Also, you need to feel the feedback of this session, then overall feedback of the FDP, and the feedback which is available in the ATAL portal. So all these 4 feedbacks are important to feel. It's mandatory to all participants to complete the process of FDP.
Ma'am, can you please repeat what 4 feedbacks are there? One is the reference journal. Second one is the ATAL, and these two rest two are.
Ma'am, I think they are saying about the 3 links that we have shared for today.
Please all
3
take your
sessions for today.
time to complete the
Ma'am,
feedback form.
Ma'am, 3
The
feedback form
feedback and
for today's
attendance
sessions.
form for this session, the reflexive journal, and the overall feedback which is shared in the WhatsApp group. After completing these all 3 feedbacks, you need to go to your ATAL participant ID, ATAL portal. There you need to fill the feedback which is available in the ATAL portal, and then start quiz at 6:30.
Instant trends, artificial intelligence.
I think all are clear that you need
Madam,
to
what about the
fill the
oral
three,
link? Madam,
four
what about the oral
feedbacks
link?
before starting your quiz.
Madam,
The
oral
reflexive
link.
journal feedback is to be filled from the coordinator, which is to be taken from the participants. I
Hello,
need to
madam.
fill it after completion of the FDP.
Hello, madam.
I need the
Hello.
input from you people.
Hello,
That
madam.
what are the outcomes you are, or what are the takeaways from these FDPs.
Hello. Hello, madam. Hello. Hello.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello, madam.
Hello, ma'am.
Can you hear
Anybody from
me?
the FDP coordinators, please reply to our queries because your voices are very distracted when it is coming towards us. Speakers were clear, but right now we can't hear you what you are saying. So reflexive journal is we understand. One Atal, we have to go on our Atal website and give the feedback. That is understandable. Rest three feedbacks are where like today's feedback or some other feedbacks are there. Secondly, ma'am just mentioned about the overall feedback form that is shared on WhatsApp group. As per my like knowledge right now, I'm searching for it. I'm not able to see that overall feedback form. Anybody from anybody from coordinators, please do have please give an explanation. Yes, reflexive feedback is there in the group. The overall feedback, is it the overall feedback and the reflexive feedback same? Just wanted to know that.
I think overall feedback is in the ATAL portal.
I also finding like that only. Ki overall feedback is there only.
No, actually, we have two feedbacks in two sessions from day 1 to day 4. Today we were having three feedbacks because we were having three sessions. And one feedback they have posted on WhatsApp group, that is reflective journal, and one feedback is there on the Arter portal.
Okay.
The feedback on the ATAL portal is mandatory, else you will not get your certificate. And that
Okay.
can happen after the
Ma'am, the
test.
date, which date we are selecting the reflexive feedback?
Starting date, I think you can select that. That is what I have done.
Thank you, ma'am.
Excuse me, madam. Hello.
नहीं आ सकूंगी जान.
I have submitted the reflexive that feedback. Next, first section, second section feedback I have submitted. What else I have to submit?
I think three sessions for today, one reflective and one is the overall feedback that we have to fill after the exam conduct. I think Deepali ma'am is not able to hear us.
What about session 2, session 3 feedback? I think that link is not there.
Yeah, links are provided. All the three links are provided. I have filled all the three forms.
So is it in WhatsApp or?
That was shared here. There's someone in
कब
WhatsApp
नहीं
also.
होएगा
Check
जान, फिर
WhatsApp.
डिस्टर्ब होएगा जान. मेरे एग्जाम चालू हो जाएगी अभी. मेरे 3 फीडबैक भरने के हैं जरा देर में.
Ma'am, I'm also a participant. I don't know anything what they are doing.
Which date mentioned in FDP with reflective journal? 12
12th.
or okay.
Hello. Hello, ma'am. Hello. तनु टाइम क्या हो गया बेटा?
Kushi? Hello, ma'am.
Ma'am, hello.
Ma'am, how can we get overall
ये
feedback in
feedback from some.
ATAL portal? Hello, ma'am.
All details are there in the group. All of you see there.
In WhatsApp group, ma'am?
Yes, yes.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Which date is to be mentioned in the reflective feedback form? You need to mention the starting date.
Hello, ma'am. ये अटल पोर्टल feedback form not submitted properly,
Okay, you
madam.
can put it as a starting date. 12th January.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Madam, I
Madam, in
have
Atal portal, the
given the
feedback form
date
is
The
as
feedback
17th.
form in the Atal
Today
portal,
date. Is it
you
okay,
can
ma'am?
find out in the left side of the participant login. You
Okay,
can click
Deepali
it,
ma'am.
then it
Deepali ma'am,
will show you the name of the FDP. Click on that, you will get the feedback form.
ma'am, this feedback
You
must
have
be
to
filled
fill it.
after the completion of assessment or before assessment.
Test link will be
Hello.
active at 6:30 sharp.
Ma'am, after test, we have to submit the feedback on Atal or before it?
Ma'am, I think it is after because one point of assessment is there also.
Before feedback
We are
is
going
not
to
taking,
share
madam.
the overall feedback form after your exam. You need to fill that. Click on that feedback, ma'am.
Feedback, there is no.
If you're
Madam,
not,
feedback submitted, no.
click on the FDP. The feedback form will not generate.
Start
Test
date.
link will be activated at 6:30 p.m. It's 6:23 now. It will be activated dot 6:30.
ಅಯ್ಯೋ ಮಗರಾಸಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಪೀಕಿಂಗ್ ಓದ್ಬೋದು.
Listening and cattle feedback finished. एक बार देखना मैम.
देख रही हूँ वही देख रही हूँ मैडम फिर से मैं कर
Rupali Pawar, ma'am, have you submitted the feedback on the Atal portal?
Yes, ma'am. I will submit it the at rupalidupre22@gmail.com. That email ID. Hello.
Can anyone confirm that the feedback on the Atal portal is submitted by anyone?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am, I
ma'am.
submitted.
Completed.
Yes,
Completed.
ma'am, I also submitted the form successfully.
Yes, ma'am, I have
Completed.
completed, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, I have also submitted.
Yes, ma'am. I have also submitted the feedback form.
Yes, madam. I have also submitted, madam.
Ma'am, I have a doubt
I also
regarding
submitted.
that feedback form, ma'am, because
Also submitted,
there
ma'am.
is a question regarding assessment, how the assessment
Yes,
is there.
submitted, ma'am.
So after completing the assessment, we can complete that feedback, right, ma'am?
Participant ID 84 submitted on Atal portal.
એ લોકો જ સમોસા બનાવે
Hello, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am. Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
Ma'am, I'm Aparna from Chennai. I'm not able to open the assessment link. It is not enabled for me.
Ma'am, I'm a participant, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, any query?
Hello, ma'am. I'm Aparna from Chennai. The test is not enabled for me, ma'am.
Yes, anyone want to ask question?
Hello, ma'am. My assessment was not linked.
Ma'am, assessment was not assigned for me, ma'am. I'm Aparna, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
what is your
not
question, ma'am?
My
Ma'am,
assessment was not clear.
ma'am, hello.
Hmm.
I have filled all the feedback forms, but I have not got any quiz link.
Quiz link
I
you
have not
need
any
to
quiz link. I have not any quiz link.
अरे क्विज लिंक आपको पोर्टल पे जाके करनी है मैडम, कितनी बार तो हम इंस्ट्रक्शन दे रहे हैं.
हाँ, लेकिन मैम नहीं हो रहा है यहाँ से भी.
बिकॉज टेस्ट लिंक इज इन द असेसमेंट डैशबोर्ड में जो असेसमेंट है वहां पे जाके लिंक आती है. प्रेस ऑन द असेसमेंट.
On the
Ma'am,
FDP
yes, I
portal.
can link on assessment, but
Hello,
Ma'am, I
ma'am.
have submitted 40 questions, ma'am. But in a marks, it's showing 0, ma'am.
Same to me, ma'am. I have submitted the questions and answered all the questions, but 0 marks.
0 marks?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Actually, I have reviewed that. I did not save that question. Please, can you share the link once again?
Ma'am, excuse me, ma'am. In ATAL portal, the test was not assigned for me. Actually, I have completed all the feedback also.
If you are participant in the this FDP now, the test link will automatically get activated in the participant ID.
Ma'am,
Yes.
I have attended all the days, ma'am.
No, that is not the question of the attendance. The test link will be activated in all participant ID.
Ma'am, could you please help me out, ma'am? I have attended for 40 questions, but in a website, in a marks obtained, it's showing a 0, ma'am. And there is
Ma'am, for
no
a person who is not
percentage
able to
also.
access, for
And
person who is not able
please,
to access must log in from the registered ID which is registered through, like if you the mail ID that you have used for registering in this
yes,
FDP,
that
then
is
only it will
compulsory.
be.
Yes,
Yes, yes, ma'am.
that is compulsory. That you need to attain all the what test from your participant ID and email ID only.
Yeah, ma'am. Same for the same ID only. I attended actually. So 40 questions I have submitted the exam, but now it's showing as a 0 marks obtained and there is no percentage also.
You might have not submitted or saved the
Um,
questions.
Ma'am, I have submitted clearly, so it's shown the view marks and back to home. So I just clicked out view marks. So I clicked
Just a minute.
after.
Just a If you continue the question without save and next now, it will
Yes,
not
ma'am.
save your answer.
Oh, okay. But okay, ma'am. I didn't save that. It's clearly it's after a 40 marks. There is you have to submit exam yes or no. It's shown. So
Yeah,
I submit.
after every question, you need to save and press next.
Okay, ma'am.
If
Okay,
you're
ma'am.
not saved, it
Excuse me,
will not
ma'am.
save your answer.
Ma'am,
Okay,
excuse
ma'am.
me.
If I want to attend
Sorry for the
again, means
interruption.
what I have to do, ma'am?
Just a minute. One and please one at a time.
I'm talking about this one only, ma'am. Ma'am, once log out and log in, again I can check it, ma'am. It will be updated. Maybe technical issue. Okay, once log out and log in again and check the marks in the ATAL portal.
Aparna madam, can you please do it once again?
Madam, I have also refreshed again and
Same
logged out.
here also.
You need to log out from the ATAL portal and then again log in.
Ma'am, are you
Okay, ma'am,
completed
I'll
the
check it
feedback,
now,
ma'am?
ma'am.
Feedback? Are you
Every
completed the
feedback
feedback?
I have completed, ma'am. Again, it's
Okay,
showing
ma'am.
like a
Ma'am,
zero
if
only.
you complete the feedback and test, then try to download the certificate, ma'am.
Yes, you can
Once,
get the
once try
certificate
it.
from
Once try it,
certificate.
ma'am.
Yes. Have you generated your certificate?
Don't worry about the marks. If you write
No, sir,
properly,
it's not
definitely you will.
available. It's not available, sir. In a certificate also, it's not available.
Okay, ma'am, it will be available maybe later or tomorrow, ma'am. I think you wrote well. You don't worry. It will take some time, maybe some technical issue.
Certificate is already generated, sir, for me.
Certificate is generated for you, sir?
Yes, madam, yes.
Yes. Thank
Ma'am,
you.
For
excuse me,
example,
ma'am.
if
Ma'am,
I
I am
want
also got the certificate,
To
ma'am. I am also get the certificate, ma'am.
attend my
Thank you, ma'am.
test, ma'am.
Ma'am, for example, if I want to attend the second time means it's not opening, it's not starting the exam, like assessment.
Ma'am, for me also it's not opening, ma'am.
Ma'am, actually, I have filled the feedback also from the same ID, but assessment was not enabled in my login ID, ma'am.
It's not possible because
Ma'am.
if you signed in with the ATAL registered email ID, then it will generate the assessment.
Ma'am, I
Ma'am,
have submitted all
I
the
have
questions, ma'am.
completed
40
my
questions,
feedback
sir.
also, ma'am, but still it is
Hello, ma'am.
assessment is not enabled.
Ma'am, for me also assessment is not enabled, ma'am.
Ma'am, excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am, I have submitted all the 40 other questions, sir, and saved also. But I didn't find the submit button, ma'am. Finally, overall submission is there or not, ma'am?
Overall submission means?
I have submitted one by one. I have attended first. I save and next, save and next. After 40th question also, I have given a save and next. That's enough, ma'am. That's it, ma'am.
Yes, you can submit now.
Final submission, submit the button I didn't find, ma'am.
Right hand side, green color button.
Green color button, ma'am. In
I
phone itself,
received
ma'am.
my
I'm attending in
certificate.
phone
Thank you, ma'am.
itself.
Thank you very much for conducting this
I am attending in
application.
phone itself, ma'am. I didn't find that submit button.
You so make it as a what desktop view. Make it for desktop view. Then only you will get that submit link.
Desktop, ma'am.
Yeah.
Whether
If
I
you
have
are
to take the
attending it
test
from the
again?
Can you
mobile, if
please
you are
reply, ma'am? Test is not enabled, ma'am, actually.
Ma'am, I'm sharing a screenshot of a link, ma'am. The test link was disabled.
test link is
Yes,
disabled.
ma'am. Yes, it's not opening.
Yes, ma'am. For me also it's not opening, ma'am. I have received only 2 links to assessment, ma'am.
Only 2 assessment means assessment
In
when you press
assessment, I have received only 2 test links, ma'am. The 2 test links also it's not visible, ma'am. It's not opening.
only one test link for this workshop.
Ma'am, can you please reset the test link? Is it possible?
No, because it's only once it get. I have also not access now that.
Because when I
Ma'am,
attended
how to
previous
submit?
FDP,
How to
the
submit?
test link is active for 6:30 to 7 in that particular time period, 1 hour. Because last time also the same issue has occurred regarding while submitting the assignment in ATAL FDP. But at
Ma'am,
that time, when
excuse me,
the
ma'am.
test
Can
link
you
is
please respond
activated for
because
one
only we
hour.
have only 30 minutes, ma'am.
Can you please one at a time? I can't get
Madam,
you all.
how to submit? How to submit
If you are
assignment?
attending it at rightmost
The
corner,
Right
you will
top
get the submit.
corner, blue color button, submit button is there. You can just click on that.
Yes.
in your phone or laptop? I using my
Laptop,
phone only.
laptop.
On laptop only is showing the submit button. If you are logging in with the, or you are solving with the mobile, you need to change that particular view, portrait view and ye.
How to, but there is not visible anything to submission, final submission.
Are you attending it from the mobile?
Yes, madam, attending in this mobile.
Then change the view. You will get it. The
Ma'am,
submit
what I
button
have
you have
to
to
do,
show.
ma'am? For I have submitted 40 questions, but it's showing still it's 0 marks obtained. And in a percentage also.
If you are not saved and next, then it will get problem.
Okay, then what I have to do, ma'am?
Log out and log in once again. If it is not submitted, then again you can open the link and give the test. But if you have submitted and it will shows you the 0 marks, then can't help.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
It's perfectly working well, ma'am. Actually, I've submitted all the questions and successfully done everything. There is no
You can
problem.
now you can generate the certificate.
Yes, yes.
Ma'am, assessment link was not working, ma'am. It's not opening.
Hello, ma'am. For me also assessment link is not working.
If you are up, please see your attendance first.
There is a small checkbox button in the left hand side. If you see that, it is when you check when you tick that checkbox, then this button gets
Activated.
connected. Yes. This is one of the, or secondly, you can have the when you have, if you have logged in through the same same email ID, then it will be shown. Thank you, Dipali ma'am, and your team. I have received my certificate. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Hello, हाँ बोलो madam.
Ma'am, I have submitted the test and I also scored, but my certificate is not generated yet. Hello? Hello? Hello, ma'am?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, actually, I have submitted the test, but I didn't get any certificate.
How many marks you scored, ma'am?
Ma'am, 39 marks, ma'am.
Then it 39 marks. How many
Yeah, ma'am.
percentage?
Ma'am, out of 40, I have scored 39 marks, ma'am.
So it's okay. What is your participant ID?
Ma'am, 658.
Can you please check 658 attendance?
Ma'am,
Just a minute, just a minute. I'm checking your attendance. If your attendance is not 80%, then it will not generate your certificate.
मैम एक्चुअली मैंने अभी तक सारी एफडीपीज की हुई, सॉरी मतलब जितनी भी 5 डेज की थी मैंने सारी फीडबैक फॉर्म भी फिल किए हुए हैं.
Just wait, we are checking. Have you submitted the ATAL feedback?
मैम ऑन अटल आईडी मैम.
Yes.
मैम वहाँ पे तो कोई भी फीडबैक फॉर्म मैम मुझे नहीं शो हो रहा.
असेसमेंट के नीचे फीडबैक है मैडम, वहां पे फीडबैक दो, फिर ही आपका सर्टिफिकेट जनरेट होगा. ये सारी इंस्ट्रक्शंस हम बहुत 1 घंटे से दे रहे हैं मैडम.
ओके मैम. मैम इसको मैं आप फिल कर दूं? हेलो.
यस यस.
ओके मैम, ठीक है मैम, मैं भर देती हूँ उसको. ओके.
hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Hello. Ma'am, at 12, I
अटेंडेंस के
have
नीचे जो
completed my
असेसमेंट है
assignment, ma'am.
फीडबैक आ रहा है उसके नीचे. वो फीडबैक फिल कर रही हूँ लेकिन वो फिल नहीं हो पा रहा है, सबमिट नहीं हो पा रहा है.
You need to go for each and every question, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. I already attempt all the questions.
Because it's not possible that feedback form is not going to get submitted.
Ma'am,
एक्चुअली मैं सारे मैम नहीं हो पा रहा फिर भी. आई डोंट नो व्हाई बट नहीं हो रहा है.
ID 658. Can you please feedback form, fill your feedback form, then you will get the certificate.
ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, I have viewed my attendance, ma'am. At 12, I have attendance. It's mentioned absent, ma'am, but I have filled attendance form and I have attended FTP also, ma'am.
Participant ID बताइए please.
167, ma'am.
Just a minute.
And I have screenshot also, ma'am.
All present.
Yes, ma'am. But in attendance sheet, it's marked as absent, ma'am. At 12.
Let me check. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Aparna ma'am, can you get resolve your problem? Aparna.
Ma'am?
Yes.
Ma'am, no, ma'am, myself Hinduja, ma'am.
Can we leave?
Yes, somebody asked me, Aparna ma'am, that you are not getting the assessment link.
Can
Have
we
you
leave,
got?
ma'am?
Yes.
Ma'am, even I am not getting assessment link, ma'am. Where is the assessment link actually?
Have you entered in the ATAL portal participant?
Ma'am, actually my ID is, yeah.
Then go at the left.
Actually, my ID is locked, ma'am, because of multiple access. So now can you send the link here in chat box?
The link will not be the link will not be shared on the chat box because it's available only on the ATAL portal.
Okay, but time is I was checking in the chat box. Okay, I will try, ma'am. Otherwise, I don't know what to do. I had attended all the sessions, but you should provide that, no, ma'am.
What?
That link should be available.
Which link, ma'am?
Quiz link.
Quiz link is only available in the ATAL portal.
Then what to do now?
Ma'am, my assessment link was not enabled, ma'am.
It's not possible actually because all the other participants will get access to the assessment link.
Ma'am, I have completed all the tests and also generated my certificate.
Yes,
Hello?
thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, ma'am. My
Hello,
ID is
ma'am.
My
Actually, I was
attendance,
shared
ma'am.
the ATAL portal link. If anybody wants, I will demonstrate how to log in and how to attempt the test.
Yes, sir. You can.
Yes. Yeah.
Please
If you
share
give
so
me
that other
permission,
participants.
yes, ma'am. I will share my screen and I will demonstrate.
Yes.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, I have completed assessment and also I have submitted feedback, but I'm not able to download certificate.
Participant ID, ma'am.
500. And
500.
my attendance is also 100%.
Let me check.
I hope
Ma'am?
all the participants are able to see my screen.
Ma'am, you told that you will check my attendance, ma'am, for Jan 12. It's marked as absent, ma'am.
Hello.
My ID is 167.
Those who have doubt how to log in
Yes,
and
sir,
how to
your
attempt the
screen is
test.
visible, sir.
Yes. Dear participants, I was shared the link in the chat box. Please log in the link. After login, you have to log in with your login credentials, like your Gmail and your password. After that, you have to click on sign in button. After that, you have to check your attendance. First, you have to check your attendance. Then, today's date, you have to verify. This is January 12th and January 17th. You have to check your attendance. So, except one day, all are present. So, it is enough for the test. Okay. Then, you have to click on the assessment. Is it clear for all? For step 1, attendance, you have to check the attendance first. So at least 80% is 70 to 80% is enough. Okay.
Sir?
Then you have to click on. Yes.
Sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, in this attendance sheet, sir, At Jan 12, I am present, sir, and I have filled my attendance Google form also,
No
sir.
issue, ma'am. No issue. One day absent is not an issue.
No,
I have.
sir. It's marked as 2 days absent, sir. But Jan 12, I have present, sir. I'm present only.
Okay, then you
But
have
it
to
marked as
correcting it.
absent.
Hinduja ma'am, we are correcting it.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Thank
right,
you, ma'am.
ma'am. Actually, today I was attended, but it was maybe mistake. It was marked absent. It's not an issue. Manaki
Okay,
even
sir.
6 days is enough. Okay, ma'am. No issue. Then you
Okay,
have to
sir.
click on after checking the
Sir,
attendance.
myself also it's shown as like absence the 12th and 13th, but I was attend both days, sir.
No issue, ma'am. They will update. Okay, after
Sir,
that you have to
feedback
click
link
on the.
also not open, sir.
Okay,
Hello.
coordinators will update, ma'am.
Okay, sir.
I'm also a participant like you. Just
Okay,
please
okay.
listen. Okay, ma'am. Coordinators will update. Okay.
Rama Lakshmi, कौन है? Rama
After
Lakshmi
checking
ma'am,
the
please tell
attendance,
me
you
your
have to click
attendance.
on the assessment.
Participant
This is
ID
step number
बताइए
2.
आपका, Rama Lakshmi.
Ma'am, 71, ma'am. Participants ID 71, ma'am.
Then you have to click these buttons. Then you have to check today's date. This is today's date, 12th to 17th. Then you have to click on this link. Then it will be open like this. Then you have to click on I have to read, understand. Then you have to click on the start button. Okay. Then it will be open. Then you have to write the exam. Is it okay? Is it clear?
Yes, Rama Lakshmi
Sir,
ma'am,
sir, how to
you were
submit
absent for 2 days.
assignment from mobile?
Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
right, sir,
Okay,
right,
ma'am.
sir.
Thank
Okay,
you.
How
Now
to
I
submit
understand.
assignment from
right, sir,
mobile?
right, sir. Yes, sir, yes, sir. I am start. Okay, let me start the exam. Okay. Then
Hello,
here,
sir.
yes, ma'am.
348 participant ID. I was taking the test and suddenly it got logged off saying unauthorized access. Now
Again,
I'm trying.
yes, ma'am. Again, you
Now
have to log in again, ma'am. It will be open.
I am trying to log in, but it is going to personal profile. It is asking me to edit. Even if I edit or reset anything, it is logging
Ma'am,
off again.
no need to do anything, ma'am. Close all the browsers and log in again. Same problem I faced. It's not an issue.
Okay.
Just close
Okay,
all the
okay.
browsers. Try again, ma'am. You will get the final
Okay, sir.
like this, ma'am. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Thank you.
Ramalakshmi, still attendance is not updated, ma'am. It's shown
Okay,
like
so after
absent,
that,
ma'am.
here you have to skip the tour. Skip the tour,
Ma'am,
or if you want.
Rama Lakshmi ma'am, you were absent for 2 days.
Okay, skip tour. Then it will be open like this. Then you can write the exam. Okay. So here, let us take one option. Pandas operation return new data frame. I don't know. Let us see. Okay. Like that, you have to click the options and you have to click save and next options. So like that, you have to click all the options. So like that, you have to click all the options. So finally, after completing all the questions at the end, that is the last question, you will get some pop-up window. Click on submit. Then you have to submit the button. After completion of all the questions, 40 questions, after completion of all the questions, okay.
Rama
For
Lakshmi
example,
ma'am,
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
have you done your test?
No, ma'am, it is not open, ma'am.
Okay, ping me on my WhatsApp.
okay. After completion of
Okay,
all the
ma'am. Okay.
questions, just you have to click on submit. Okay. Is it clear? So now I am stop my screen sharing. Thank you all the participants.
Thank you very much, sir, for the help.
Okay, ma'am. It's my pleasure, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Rama Lakshmi ma'am.
Still, anyone having any doubts?
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
Rama Lakshmi ma'am, please ping or send your WhatsApp message to Shikha Jain in the participants group.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes. Yes. Yes, anybody is having problem?
Hello.
Yes, yes. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, hello.
Yes,
Hello.
sir. Yes.
Ma'am, I'm getting error. I'm not able to download certificate.
I'm not getting
Hello.
your voice clearly, sir.
Ma'am, I'm completed a test.
Please wait,
Then I
server
get-
is busy.
Okay, I'm not
Atal-
able to download certificate.
No, it takes some time. Please wait because server is busy.
Okay, sir.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
Can you listen me?
Yes.
Ma'am, I have completed all the assessment and all that things. I have generated the certificate also. Can I leave now?
You can, but if you waited for the valedictory session, I will be obliged.
Okay, it is started when, ma'am?
7:30.
30. Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, the link is opened for me, ma'am. Myself ID 165 Hinduja, ma'am.
Link is open now?
Yes, ma'am. Opened, ma'am.
Okay,
Thank you.
you
ma'am.
can give the test now.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
My participant number is 656. I am not received my certificate.
Have you completed all the things? That is feedback form and test?
Yes, ma'am.
How many you scored in the test?
95%.
Then wait, it will be generated, I think.
Okay.
Maybe after 24 hours also it will give the certificate.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Hello, ma'am.
287, ma'am. ID 287. 287.
Just a minute, we are checking. All present, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, my ID is 603. I got certificate, but when I downloaded, in the form of HTML.
You need to go check. You need to download it in the WhatsApp. Sorry. You need to rename it, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
You need to save it as a PDF. Then only it will show.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you. Yes, anyone else?
Ma'am, participant ID is 672, ma'am.
672. Let me check.
Okay.
Present all day, sir. What is your problem?
I'm not able to download certificate. I have given test and what is the score? I got 97.5.
Have you submitted the feedback form?
I have submitted all feedback.
దీంట్లో ఇది ఏంటి
No,
సూపర్వైజ్డ్
feedback form-
ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఏది పిసిఏనా
feedback form on the
ఎఫ్ఐ
portal.
కేమీన్స్ అదంతా
Yes.
క్లస్టరింగ్
Please,
అన్సూపర్వైజ్డ్ కదా
someone is speaking. Please wait.
లీనియర్ కదా
Please mute
ఇంతకు ముందుది
yourself.
సేవ్ అయింది అయితే సేవ్ అయ్యే ఉంది
Savita Ramesh, please mute yourself.
యా షూర్
Ma'am, got certificate. Can I leave?
Wait for the valedictory, ma'am.
Ma'am, when I will get certificate?
Ma'am, I've got the certificate, but in the form of HTML.
You need to save it as a rename and save it as a PDF.
I renamed the downloaded copy.
It's not a big issue, ma'am. You can search on the Google and you can do it.
Okay.
Fill general details like I'm getting error, ma'am, while downloading certificate.
What error you need?
Fill the general details like I'm getting.
Server is busy. Please wait. It will get okay. 24 hours. Within 24 hours, you'll get.
Have you submitted the feedback form, sir?
Yes, ma'am. I submitted all feedback forms.
Feedback from the ATAL portal.
Hello,
ATAL
hello,
portal
ma'am.
feedback form is
Hello.
there.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
ma'am.
also
This is Shailaja.
One, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am. Hello, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am.
Please,
My number
please,
is
one at a
67.
time, please.
Okay, ma'am, my ID is 631. I have completed my test and I have clicked the submit button. Submit button. Login was out. How is what I have to do? I have to rewrite the exam.
I'm not getting your voice clearly.
Ma'am, my ID is 631, ma'am. I have completed my test. While clicking the submit button, my login was out. Again, I log in into my ATAL portal. It shows you have to click submit button. Suppose if I click the submit button, I will receive the mark.
Then,
Here the
yes.
question. Or else I have to rewrite the test.
No, you need to submit the button. It will be marked.
But here the options are not clicked, ma'am. It's showing idle.
Idle. You need to log out and log in again. It may
Again,
work.
but the timing is going on, no, ma'am. Only 19 minutes I have.
No, whatever
Hello,
the
ma'am.
whatever the answers you saved now, it will be saved.
Yeah, then okay, ma'am. I will do it again.
Hello, ma'am. Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
My
Hello.
ID is 667. I got
My ID is
33 marks out
545,
of 40.
not down.
One
Can
at a
I
time,
get
please.
certificate, ma'am?
What your marks? How many marks?
Ma'am, 33 marks out of 40, ma'am.
You will get the
Can I get?
certificate. If you will get the certificate, but if you completed all the feedback forms,
I complete all feedback forms, ma'am.
then it will
Every
get
day I
certificate.
attending session.
Click on the certificate dashboard. Dashboard पे certificate है वहाँ पे click करो.
Hello, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am. Listening me?
Yes.
मैम आई एम कपिल। मैंने मैम टेस्ट कंप्लीट कर लिया। मैंने सारे जो आपके फीडबैक थे वो मैंने सबमिट किए थे, बट मेरी यहाँ अटेंडेंस में 2 डेज का वो दिखा रहा है कि मैंने
आईडी बताइए।
आईडी 519 जी मैम। इसमें 12 और 14 को एब्सेंट कर दिया गया मैम, जबकि मैं प्रेजेंट था।
Yes, we will update. Just wait. We will update.
Yes, ma'am. Then my certificate will generate, ma'am.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Ma'am, my ID is 222222. But I completed my all questions but not show the submit button.
सेव एंड नेक्स्ट किया है आपने?
Yes, ma'am.
मोबाइल पे दे रहे हो आप?
Yes, ma'am.
तो उसका थोड़ा ये कर लो ना मैडम, व्यू चेंज करो, डेस्कटॉप मोड करो, फिर सबमिट बटन आएगा।
फिर से ओपन नहीं हो रहा है। अटल लेना मतलब इजी आ रहा है तो वो ओपन नहीं हो रहा है।
You need to give it from the laptop then.
मैम टाइमिंग नहीं है ना, टाइमिंग इशू हो जाता है 15 मिनट्स ओनली।
उसका व्यू चेंज करो ना मैडम, you will get the button.
ఒక్కసారి ఇదేంది సర్టిఫికేట్ డౌన్లోడ్ అన్నారు.
ఓకే
मैम अटेंडेंस अपडेट होने में कितना वक्त लगेगा अप्रॉक्स?
We are doing, sir.
Thank you.
Hello.
Yes.
Ma'am, when I am downloading my certificate, it is in HTML form. Then what should I do?
You need to rename it and save it as a PDF.
Okay.
HTML ఫామ్ లో ఒక్క నిమిషం రీనేమ్ ఇట్ యాజ్ PDF అని అంటుంది.
Please mute yourself. Please mute yourself.
Yeah,
After the download,
okay.
your certificate will be there in the downloads. Please check it in the downloads. PDF will be. The certificate is in PDF form only, it will be downloaded. Check downloads.
No, sir. There is no certificate in the download.
Ma'am, certificate is generated in PDF file, and sir told me it's right.
Yes, it is generated.
You just once again click on certificate button, madam, in the ATAL portal. You will get downloaded.
It is generated. It is generated.
And get confirm notification.
You get in the PDF only in downloads. Please check it.
Yes, it is generated.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
Ma'am, ID is 672. Still 672. Still, I'm getting same error, ma'am. First, I fill that general details.
General detail means you have not filled your profile, sir.
I filled all the details, ma'am. I checked
Your
once again.
profile, that is your mail ID, your institute name, all that things.
Everything filled, ma'am.
Then go to check for the feedback form.
Feedback I checked and I have submitted.
Yes, what is your name, sir?
Ramesh Krishna Gaudar.
Participant ID?
672.
देखो मैम 672.
Ma'am, certificate will be
Yes,
there
you
on.
are sir, this is not any problem from our side.
No, I'm not getting anything, ma'am. So there.
No problem for our side. You are present for all days. We have marked present to you. Something maybe in your general instructions or profile or anything else you missed out, and that's why you are not getting the certificate.
No, again, I checked my general detail. I have filled all these details.
Then write to mail to the ATAL, sir.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, certificate will be there on the ATAL portal. Anytime we can generate now. If we sometimes we miss the certificate, so at any time we can generate it.
Anytime you can download it. It is generated already. If it is present in the certificate, you can download at any time.
Okay, thanks.
हेलो थैंक यू मैम माय प्रॉब्लम इज रिजॉल्व मेरा सर्टिफिकेट है अब डिस्प्ले कर रहा है
Yes, thank you,
जनरेट
sir.
हो गया मैम थैंक यू
Yes,
थैंक यू
thank
सो
you.
मच मैम
Hello, ma'am. Hello.
Hello,
Hello,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Those
My ID is 667, ma'am.
extending after completion of all the questions, at the end, after click on the last question, you will get the pop-up like this. Then you have to close this button. Then again, you have to submit the button at the end of the last question. Then you have to confirm. Then here you can see your marks. You can see marks.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
After checking
Sir,
the marks,
sir.
you have to click.
Hello.
Sir, please. Yes, sir.
Sir, I didn't get my certificate.
Yes, sir. Sir, you have to fill the feedback, sir.
Yes, I already filled every feedback. My ID number is 27. Sunil Kumar Oja, 27.
Okay, sir. Like
Please, sir.
after completion of feedback, give me 1 minute, sir. After completion of feedback, you can download the certificate. So you have to give the feedback. I will show you, sir. After completion of feedback, I will show you how to download the certificate.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you once again, sir.
It's my pleasure now.
Hello, madam. Hello. Hello.
Yes.
Madam, can we download the certificate from ATAL at any time?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Hello, ma'am. Hello, madam.
Yes. Yes, yes.
Madam, my certificate is in the form of HTML, madam. How can I get my original
You need to
certificate, ma'am?
rename it and save it as a PDF.
Rename it. Yeah, okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
After completion of
Thank you.
feedback, yes,
Yes.
sir. Then you have to click
Yes.
on the certificate.
Okay, sir.
Okay,
But
sir.
I complete already feedback, my sir.
Okay, sir.
Please, sir, help me.
Then you have to go down. This is today's date, January 12th to 17th. Now you
Okay.
have to click on this button, then download.
Okay.
It will be downloaded automatically. Some issue, again I will.
उधर क्या कही थी? Select किया था उसने?
So like that, you can see your certificate. In mobile, it may not be visible. In mobile, it will be downloaded as a .html.
Yes,
So
in
you
mobile
have
it
to
will
save
be
it
as
as
a
a
HTML. Yes.
you have to save it as a certificate dot PDF.
Sir,
If
how
you
to
download,
collect the? I can collect this my certificate from early morning from laptop or any other thing.
yes, sir. You can download at any time, any day, sir. No issues
But
there.
it is confirm completed, na everything, no problem there, na.
Yes, sir. If you complete the test and feedback, you can download the certificate at any time, sir.
Okay, but
It will be
in this
stored in
mobile,
the our.
I can not download, na,
No
sir.
issue, sir. Tomorrow also you can download from your system, sir. No issue, sir.
Can I call tomorrow morning, and sir, if you have no problem?
Yes, sir. No issue, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Right, sir. Right, sir. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. I'm stop sharing.
Thank you once again, sir.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Bye. Madam, can I leave now, ma'am?
Sir, please wait for the valedictory.
Okay, ma'am.
सामान याद है तुम्हें?
लिंक नो रजिस्टर किए कि हम उनका लॉगिन
हाँ हटा ये लो
एक पैकेट
दो लोगों को डाल करना
Can we start with the? We will start the valedictory session within 2 minutes. Please be wait.
ठीक है पहले दो बाकी ऐसे दान करना
और चले
मॉर्निंग मावस का है ना मावस से तो चल डालूं
तो आपने क्या कर रहे हो 10 रुपए किलो है
बता दे कि
Please mute yourself. Please.
काम कर दे हाँ एक तो चावल दे दो दिल्ली पसंद 5 किलो ना 5 किलो 10 किलो में कोई रेट
Please mute yourself.
ठीक है 5 किलो आटा के 2 पैकेट कर दीजिए
Sir, who is purchasing chawal and atta? Please mute yourself.
5 किलो दो पैकेट और
घर के लिए भी है
लेकिन आज नहीं
घर के लिए आज मत लो
हम पैसे भी नहीं लेंगे ठीक है
I think the link will get deactivated, test link by 7:30, and we will start with the valedictory session.
Okay, madam.
Yes, thank you very much, all the participants. Now we will start with the valedictory session. Our honorable principal, all the team members working here for the FDP, dear participants, ladies and gentlemen, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
It gives me an immense pleasure and a deep sense of satisfaction to address this gathering on the occasion of the valedictory session of FDP program on recent trends in AI and DS. Over the past few days, this FDP has truly been a journey of learning, exploration, and inspiration. Artificial intelligence and data science are no longer emerging technologies. They are transformative forces reshaping education, research, industry, and society at large. Through this program, we have explored cutting edge topics such as machine learning, deep learning, generative AI, ethical AI, and real world applications across various domains. On behalf of organizing committee, I sincerely thank our eminent all the resource persons whose expertise, clarity of thought, and engaging delivery made complex concepts accessible and meaningful. Your sessions have not only enhanced technical understandings but have also motivated us to think it critically, innovate responsibly, and integrate AI driven approaches into the teaching and research. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our honorable principal and management for their constant encouragement, support, and vision in promoting academic excellence and professional development. Without your guidance, organizing such a successful FDP would not have been possible. My sincere appreciation also goes to all the participants who actively engaged in discussions, asked insightful questions, and contributed to the vibrant academic environment throughout the program. Your enthusiasm reflects the true spirit of lifelong learning and adaptability that today's rapidly evolving technological landscape demands. I would also like to acknowledge the organizing team and coordinators whose dedication, teamwork, and meticulous planning ensure the smooth conduct of every session. Your behind the scene efforts truly deserve applause. We have conduct this FDP. I hope the knowledge and insights gained here will not end with certificates, but will translate into the innovative teaching methodologies, impactful research, interdisciplinary collaborations, and skill development among our students. Let us continue to stay curious, stay updated, and stay responsible as we work with powerful technologies like AI and DS. With these words, I formally declare the faculty development program on research trends in artificial intelligence and data science has as successfully conducted. Thank you all for your valuable presence, cooperation, and commitment. Thank you and the best wishes. Now I will give the valedictory session to the Shalu Saifab ma'am. She is a co-coordinator and will give the vote of thanks.
5 किलो चावल 90 वाला.
Thank you so much, ma'am. So as we come to the valedictory session of this enriching faculty development program, it is my proud privilege to propose the vote of thanks. First of all, I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to all the resource persons who have shared their expertise, knowledge, and practical perspectives throughout the FDP. The sessions of the resource persons on the theme recent trends in AI and data science were highly insightful and intellectually stimulating. My sincere thanks to our respected principal sir for their constant encouragement, guidance, and the institutional support without which the successful of this organization of this FDP won't be possible. I would like to acknowledge AICT and Atal Academy for proving us and providing us this prestigious platform to conduct such a meaningful academic program for their continuous support in the faculty capacity building. I extend my appreciation to the FDP coordinator, Dr. D.S. Hirolikar ma'am, co-coordinators, organizing committee members, technical team, and the student volunteers for their tireless efforts in the coordination and the dedication in making this program a grand success. A special word of thanks to all the participants from across all the country for their active participation, enthusiasm throughout the interactions, and commitment throughout the FDP. Your involvement truly made this program lively and impactful. Finally, I thank to all those who have contributed directly or indirectly to the successful completion of this FDP. With this, I once again express my sincere gratitude to everyone and wish you all the continued success in your academic and professional life. Thank you all. I would be happy if any one of you would like to share the feedback about this FDP.
Ma'am, it was a very great
Any of
session
the
and I have
participants
attended.
are willing to share the feedback of this FDP?
Ma'am, this session was very excellent. It covered all the core domain I am working in, like scikit-learn and the code implementation using Python libraries. It was very wonderful session.
Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am. Anyone else?
Yeah, ma'am. This is Professor Prajakta Dolare.
Yes, ma'am.
I found all the sessions very much informative and knowledgeable, and the Parikshit Mahalle sir deliver the very much advanced knowledge about fourth generation of AI. That was like I haven't heard about it, and it was really informative when I started. I will add all of those things into my research and everything, and all other sessions also very informative. Thank you, and I can understand as a faculty how much efforts it takes to conduct such kind of FDPs. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you so much, ma'am, for understanding our efforts behind this FDP.
Excuse me, ma'am. I have one issue. I have completed my quiz, and I got 87 marks, and my one attendance is for absent, but 15th Jan that is. But I have not getting any certificate. As I clicked on certificate, it is showing FDP criteria.
You will get, ma'am, once you will fill the feedback form.
Ma'am, I have filled the feedback form, the overall feedback form on Atal portal, and also the reflective journal feedback form.
Okay. Okay, once we will end with this valedictory, we will once connect on the call, ma'am. You can
Yes,
call
ma'am.
to the coordinator.
Hello.
Okay, ma'am.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hello, ma'am. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
I just want to say a thank you to each and everybody who just organizing this such a wonderful FDP. And it's a very informative, and I just want to learn a lot of the things regarding the AI and ML and the deep learning. It's a very good session, and every speaker just giving a very fruitful information, and the presentation was very nice. Thank you very much for organizing this such a nice event, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Madam, good evening, madam.
Good
This is
evening, sir.
Muzaffar from Malareddy University, Hyderabad. First time I attended FDP in Atal, madam. The speakers, they were delivered good information, madam. We learned basics in AI and advances in AI. You organized very well, madam. Thank you, madam. Thank you for organizing.
Thank you so much, sir.
Good evening, madam. Myself, Arpita, and my ID was 574. So I liked Parikshit Mahale sir day very well. and I will definitely involve that things in my further researches. So this was my first FDP on ATAL, and I found it very interesting. So thank you all the coordinators and host of the faculty of this FDP.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am, for your wonderful feedback. Participants, you will get all the PPTs and all the links will be shared you once we will receive all the PPTs. Now we are ending up with this valedictory. I request everyone to please stand up for the national anthem.
पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्रविड़ गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहि तव जय गाथा जय जय मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
भारत माता की
जय
जय। भारत माता की
जय
जय। भारत माता की जय।
जय
Thank you all the participants. We declare that the FTP is over. If anyone is having problem, please ping me personally. We will see into it by Monday.
Thank you very much, madam. Thank you
Okay,
very
thank you,
much.
ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am, and thank you for your organization.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dipali ma'am.
Yes, thank you, ma'am.
Yes, for organizing this strongly, this FDP. And really, we learned a lot of about these AIDS in this FDP. And thank you all the ladies organizing strongly this FDP.
Yes, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.